Ladies and gentlemen, I am Yusril, the game is World of Warships. It is the 10th of July 2017. Welcome to Shipstream. Welcome to what can best be described as 2 hours of slowly fraying sanity. Yes, folks, I'm going to be playing ranked battles for the next 2 hours. You are welcome to come along, point and laugh, and generally enjoy yourself while I slowly descend into the pit. First things first, however, I have got a box to unlock, so let's see if the Flammo effect is a thing. Come on, what's in the box? What's in the box? Come on. Yep, down. Well, that's probably an omen of how tonight is going to go, isn't it? So, what's in the box? Yay, flags, yay, actually those can be kind of useful. Yeah, right, first game then. Let's see if I've actually learned anything from last week. We are going to start with Ryujo, the tier 6 flat top, flattest of the flat tops in fact. It's fairly standard setup, 3-1-1, so if someone does go 1-2-2 or 1-1-2, they are going to be in for a rather nasty surprise. Sea Hull naturally for the extra anti-air and hit points, still 48 planes in the hangar. And pretty much standard config for the captain, in particular air supremacy and demolition expert and torpedo acceleration just to boost up the bombers, what little of them I have. Okay, right, enough yakking, let's just get into it. Let's get this show on the road and get started. What could possibly go wrong tonight? Oh my god. Rank 14, yes, I know, I've been slacking. I haven't had much time of late. I have a real-life job, unfortunately. This is not what I do to pay the bills. And, okay, we have got an indie on the other team. Ogea Wolfman, which probably means 38-30. He might have gone air superiority, in which case he's going to be 2-0-1. I am going to be 3-1-1. It's going to come down to who plays the better lock and strafe game. Other than that, 2 destroyers, going to be stalking those 2 Fubukis, and then there are some battleships. Luckily, there is nothing really in the way of an anti-air monster. I've got Imnius as backup if I need him. Which means that the initial deployment is going to be pretty standard stuff. Punch out the fighters to midfield. Zoom out again, so 2, 3, and 4 are set. Hold the torpedo bombers back just for a second. I want the fighters in the air first. The torp bombers on this thing probably aren't going to get out and back before they run into the Indies fighters, and I don't have much in the way of spares. In fact, I don't even have a complete reload for the dive bomber squadron, so I have to be a little careful there. Cue the torpedo bombers, cue the dive bombers. We'll keep them to one side until we need them. I can try to focus the destroyers first, but honestly, you know what? It's going to be a case of you're going to get what you get. Starting with, well, let's just start going round in circles. Rudder locked over, all ahead full, and go. First fighter squadron is in the air. Group 2 is pushing out towards A. Group 3 will push past midfield. Group 4, again, just cover the approaches to B, see where that takes us. Really do need a handy hidey hole at this point, but a lot depends on where the enemy is going to be. Okay, looks like we have got an early push out towards A, so we have 1 fighter squadron there, 2nd fighter squadron detected. Now we can try for a lock and strafe here, and in fact he's backing off, so I don't know whether he's seen Group 3 and is deciding not to push his luck, or maybe he's just on a 1-1-1. That's also entirely possible. Just probe forward a bit on this side. There's the 2nd fighter squadron. Okay, now I need to be careful. Group 2 can pull back. Group 3 come across. Group 4 tighten up, and we are engaged. So Group 2, lock and engage. Group 3, target and strafe. And then Group 2, bug out. Break away. There we go. Boom. Okay, now rinse and repeat. Lock Group 2, target the strafe, break Group 3 away, and then just beat his remaining squadron to death with what I've got. So, time to bring in the bombers. Also time to watch for his bombers, because we haven't seen those yet, and we'll kill that cat fighter while we're there. Bring up both bomber squadrons. Group 4 should make a reasonably rapid job of that kill. I can retrieve groups 2 and groups 3, pull group 4 away. Group 4 just lost a lot of fighters, and there's the enemy bomber wing. What a surprise. Right, I need to be careful. I think that Alba has popped its defensive fire, or maybe it just got very, very lucky. It's hard to be sure. Okay, our own... Speaking of lucky, those dive bombs, yeah, they come in. Easy fix to get that out the way, and then we'll just divert group 2. Group 3 can land and rearm. No, I want... God damn it. Right, okay, group 4 to intercept. Mess that up for a second. Group 2 to rearm. Group 4, engage. Right, group 6 in, go to bomb. Group 5 across, hit the Fubuki. In fact, we will need to hit the Fubuki very, very hard because it is in a turn. There we go. Oh, damn it, got that wrong. Mind you, no, might get lucky, Come on, Bucky, do your best, Woof. Okay, I can live with that. Group 5 back to base, Group 6 back to base, Group 4 maintain. Oh, hard over. I need to get to port immediately because the Bucky has actually picked me up, and that means torpedoes, which means keeping Bucky spotted. Unfortunately, well, he's overextended, so we might get lucky here. Can hold him spotted, that's the key thing. He's going to get an awful lot of gunfire in a few minutes, but I need to get groups 2 and 3 back in the air. They've rearmed. Once they're back on station, we'll retrieve group 4, pull them back. Yep, teaching CVs how to drop since 2016. Come on, Dak, I'm still a novice on this thing, and he's not blowing enough speed. Right, there we go. We picked up the other Bucky. Their destroyers really have overextended, but I need to motor. I need to break visual contact, which I have managed to do. And in fact, we can now retrieve Group 4 because Group 2's on station. So again, just staying clear, waiting for the shot. Unfortunately, there we go. Second Bucky has just left the smoke. Inch up. There we go. Both Buckies visible. That's exactly where it needs to be. Unfortunately, that Alba is currently barreling down on me like a reporter with a scoop, and I'm on fire again. Well, we'll just get that fixed quickly. Get groups 5 and 6 back in the air. Keep group 2 on standby. Here come his fighters, so we'll pull clear. Oh, now I'm on fire again. Yay! Fortunately, I invested in decent damage control. Bring in group 3 on the flank. Time to just give these guys the good old machine gun hello. Do not stack your aircraft like that, gentlemen. It never ends well. Punch group 2 out the other side. Group 3 engaging. Let's see if he's discovered what an exit strafe is for yet. No, he has not discovered the exit strafe, and in fact I'm going to have to sacrifice group 2 to do this, but it's not going to matter. Group 4 is just about back. Re-engage group 3. Pull group 6 across. 4 to 4, well, 3 to 4. I should probably not be taking these odds. Group 6, come on. I need another shot on this Alba. Ow. There we go, just that. Wow. Okay, that was unexpected. Boom. Solid hits on the Alba, but need to get Group 4 out of the way. The Gator has almost taken out... Got the Indy. Unfortunately, I've almost deplaned the Gator, so that doesn't really matter. Get groups 3 and 4 back in the air. Wasn't expecting his fighters to be that resilient, but we were over his flak, which was not a good choice of location for me. Right, fix that engine. Time to get moving again. In his position, I would have my fighters closing in, so that's probably a bad place to be trying anything. CV focus DDs, please. Right, in case you had missed it, mate, I have some enemy fighters to be dealing with. I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world. Right. Because it's totally a magic thing that I can nuke destroyers from orbit. Okay, that's not entirely wrong, but Group 2, I need you guys airborne. Group 3, I'm sorry, you guys are bait. Just pin one of those groups. Group 4, keep going. Group 5, I need you on standby. There we go. Group 4, and target. Come on, give me the lock. Now, I'm going to lose Group 3 to do this, but should do the trick, and then he'll come across right into Group 2's strafe line. Boom, 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 boom. I was hoping to get more than one there, but we do have them both locked into dogfights, and in theory, that should do the trick. Right, now let's see about these destroyers. Okay. Dive bombers up again. Why is that Alba not dead yet? Group 2 is out of it. Right, let's get a lock on these destroyers, because there's not much I can do if that Alba blows me out of the water. Group 2, deal with that cat fighter. Luckily for me, he hasn't had the sense to go for armor piercing. Group 4 is inbound. Hit the Alba. There's the clear sky. Target. Hit the Bucky. Right. Solid hit onto the Alba. The Bucky's torpedoes might be enough to finish him. Might not. Okay, meantime, keep everything spotted. And try to break contact again. Rearm the torpedo bombers, because that right now is my last best hope of doing anything. Oh, looky, I'm on fire. And now I'm not. Yay, right, keep everything spotted. I need that... Well, I need that Alba dead. The Bucky is a sideshow. Oh, and, well, I'm dead. Well, it's pretty simple, isn't it? Right, so Bucky is spotted. Let's get Group 3 and Group 4 over there. Going to burn, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it, but did at least manage to strip the Independence before the end. Meanwhile, over on the other side of the map, the Gerda is just about... Oh, goody, right, so that's the carriers out of it. Unfortunately, the Alba has just bagged his second kill. Crook Barbaros has gone down. He'll eat the rest of my fighters, and then we're going to have a wild Alba on the loose, which is not a good thing, and that guy knows what he's doing. Over on the other side, it's battleship on battleship, and you're broadsiding a bow on Dunkirk, really? I mean, okay, you're in a war spite, and okay, those 15-inch guns will overmatch his bow, but are you firing high explosive at him? Seriously? Okay, the Cleveland I can understand. Oh no, good, he has loaded AP. Not that the overmatch mechanic's kicking in very hard, of course, but, well, the Cleveland's going to do probably more damage than the Warspite in that situation, and the side sweep knows it. He's prioritising the Cleveland. Emnius realises the danger. He's angled up. Aggro is still closing in, but side sweep is displaying an excellent display of French tactics. Now, what's our Fossot up to? Who is he bringing misfortune to? Of course, who else? The other Fossot. Alright, let's see. Well, this could work out. Both sides have lost a destroyer, both sides have lost their carriers. We're just going to have to wait and see if the battleships can do the heavy lifting. The Dunkirk's been outflanked, Sidesweep's taken some heavy hits from Jabbo's Bayern, and there's armor piercing coming down. He's gone, and he knows it, unless he can get that fire under control, and even then, nope, it's too late for him. He gets the fire out, but the first moment anyone so much as gives him a love tap with armor piercing, he is gone. The only question is whether he's going to be able to do any damage before the inevitable, and the answer, as it turns out, was no. Not that it mattered, because Jabbo is currently getting a destroyer special. He eats 2 from the surviving Fubuki, who is probably out there trying her best. Certainly, he's got Barney Wobber to think about, and he's wandering off from the rest of his support. Now, that just leaves the Alba that is slinking towards point B, but Aggro 69 hasn't seen him. Aggro has, however, pulled down a high caliber. 91178 probably should have kept his guns muzzled there and just tiptoed into B to secure the cap, because as it stands, Aggro could maybe get an easy kill here. All he has to do is have his guns round and traversed in time to get 911 as he punches round there. Excuse me a second. Aggro, target left. Hit the... as he clears that island. There we go. He's... unfortunately, because he's just fired that salvo over the hill, he wasn't visible. Now, he's probably turned in and stopped. At least I would have tactically beached in order to not expose myself. He's got his cat fighter up. Aggro's closing in. Now, this is high risk, to say the least. He's got... well, we've just lost our second destroyer, which is bad. Our Fuso is into A, and suddenly we're down to 2 ships. Not good. Not good at all. Aggro can turn this round. He has got, however, to get into B, kill the Alba, which he can do with one well-placed broadside and a bit of luck, and then he's got to re-secure B, turn round, deal with the Fuso that is sailing broadside to him. Again, single shot kill. Gormadoc's only on 5,500 health. There's the first broadside. Now, come on, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Seriously? Static Alba at 6 kilometers and you didn't citadel him? Okay, right. And now he's on fire again. Even better. Okay, so angle up, get the turrets round to try to kill Gormadoc. You still need to make a hard turn because, well, let's be candid here, you're broadside to a battleship, and that Alba has almost certainly put torpedoes in the water. He didn't have a great shot, but he knows exactly where you are. He's going to have a solution. Starboard turn, and come on, just hit the Fuso. Hit the Fuso, damn it, hit the Fuso. Speaking of the Fuso, what's happening to us? Well, he managed to avoid the torpedoes from the Bucky, and in fact the Bucky has gone exposed, but he's aiming up on Gormadoc. Now, okay, this might work out. There we are, rounds out from Jaren 23 towards Gormadoc. Let's see where those go. Strips 1,000 health. That's what, 1 overpen? Meanwhile, Aggro is... managed to dodge the torpedoes, so we know where the Alba is. He's continued to work around east-northeast, but, oh dear. Yes, it's going to be one of those evenings, isn't it? Okay, well... okay, can you give us a shot onto the Fuso? Maybe make the kill. He's certainly trying for it, but it doesn't matter because we just lost the game. Please, please let me have pulled back a star. No, of course not. Who got the most? Second, Aggro. That Alba. That Alba. What can I say? Not a good start to the evening. Right, so that did not go well, did it? Still, bagged a clear sky. I can live with that. That's always handy. Been burning through those on Atlanta of late. Right, let's try that again. Oh, God. Could I have done any differently? Could have legged it. I was in far too obvious a position to start with. Now let's have a look at the carrier rating. 38 to 31. I think he's gone, 36. Now I've got air supremacy. I think he's gone 311 as well, but maybe not with air supremacy. So I'm going to have a slight advantage. Again, I've got the Cleveland, so I've got an anti-air buffer if I need it. We're just going to have to see where this goes. Of course, the Grash Bay has almost certainly got an defensive fire as before. Plan. Okay, well... AB. good an option as any. Start by scouting, however, so Group 2 down into the midsection, Group 3 to midfield on B, Group 4 covering A. Yeah, well, I think I know what I'm going to do. We're just going to set a course that takes us tangentially into A, then we'll loop down behind this rock and hope no one thought to come up through the other channel. What am I kidding with my luck? Haha. Right, fighters are queued, bombers are queued up and stacking onto A as well. Right. And as always, the initial plan is in place. All that remains is to see what the enemy are up to. And no, by enemy I do not mean the other guys on my team, this prior experiences notwithstanding. So, carrier scout, please. What do you think my fighters are doing? Sipping margaritas? Okay, kick in, lock Group 3 into engagement range. Let's go have a look, see what we're up against. Yeah, 311, but he's not got air supremacy. Oh, my friend, what have you been doing? Okay, just push him off. Play back a little, so we've got the Leander. Okay, pull Group 3 back. They've blown some early ammo, but we've got... change of plan, the graph is going up the corridor. More to the point, we've caught the Anshan as well, so we're going to divert the bombers. We've only seen one fighter squadron so far. 4 points. Has he gone 1-2-2? I wonder. Let's pull a squadron back, just in case. And then we're going to keep away from the Leander just for a moment. They're getting a bit too close to flak range there. So we have got one squadron covering the main line. We've got one squadron protecting the fighters into B. And one squadron of bombers just making their run on the fighters. There we go. Lock in there. Target the Anshan, just tagging like that. I don't think this guy has run into strafing before. Okay, now he's woken up. Let's see what happens. Oh, definitely not run into strafes now. Where are your bombers, my friend? Torpedoes went through the Anshan's smoke with no effect. Didn't hit anything there. And could risk a run on the Fuso, but I'd rather keep the dive bombers in position spotting. Anshan's opened up with its flak. Let's just back away. Odd that we only see the one torpedo. I still don't see his bombers. What on earth is going on? Let's roll around and probe a little, because my guess would be snipe at this stage. Oh, more importantly, we've just seen Gerda. Right, so definitely trying for an early run. The Leander and the Farragut can handle the Gerda. That's not a problem. We'll bring in we'll bring Group 4, keep him spotted for a bit. Don't want to get too close to Graf. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Where are his there you are. Nice try, my friends. Nice try. Okay, we'll just target for there. And then that should do the trick. Group 4 have got the Gerda locked. He's popped his smoke, but, well, Germans are health conscious. That won't last long. Speaking of health conscious, let's start whittling down his bomber groups a bit. There we go, that should do the trick there. And we'll bring Group 3 over as well, although they're currently having a joust. Okay, oop, Group 6 are getting hammered by the Anshan. Whoops, that's what I get for not multitasking. Dump your bombs, guys, let's go have some fun. Or just die, that works as well. Okay, got a bit too close to the battleship flak there, but forced his air groups to retreat, which is fine. I can rearm Group 2, get Group 4 back onto the Gerda, get Group 2 rearming, and Group 3 on standby. Now, torpedo bombers, relaunch. Okay. Gerda is spotted. At this point I am wandering a bit too far away from my support, but the Fuso is doing likewise. Don't want to get too close to the Bayern. If that's got manual anti-air, he's going to be a very, very nasty proposition. So we'll set up the snipe there. Ooh. Need to quickly take this guy out. Come on, guys. Hello, you. 1, 2, 3. No. Target group 3, and he's had enough. Right, so he's running for flak. That's fine by me. Oh, come on. Group 4. I need group 4 quick. And target and kill. This should do the trick. Delete 1, delete 2. Boomski. Yes. Whoever's told me to set my strafes starting at the beginning of the perimeter circle, thank you so much, my friend. That was an excellent bit of advice. Now, let's just go murder a battleship. Torpedoes are running. Group 2 is rearmed and back in the air. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, come on. That's right. Forget what your rudder's for. 1, 2, 3, and oh yeah. Right. Okay, Group 3 is on standby. We last saw the Anshan in midfield, so that's fine. Group 4 has got... well, they've lost contact with the Gerda, but we can pick that up again easily enough. Relaunch the dive bombers. Just go bully a destroyer over there as well. And where is... oh, they're in the flak, and yeah, I just lost one fighter without any significant trouble, so I think we can assume that the Gerda is anti-air spec. Change of plan. Retrieve group 4. That's got the Gerda spotted. Bring the dive bombers over and pull him back out of range just for a second. Group 5 rearm and stack them. Okay, dance group 4 back into range. Group 3 retrieve to rearm and replenish. Group 2 can stay on cover. I am making an absolute hash of this. Group 2's in position. Group 4 can come out. Actually, you know what? Oh. Excuse me. Group 4. I just want you to have a quick look at... yeah, there we go. There's what's making the cap. Gerda's already closing. I'm just going to punch out for a second. I need to have a better look. One of the annoying things is that the minimap doesn't show... oh, hello, bombers. Excuse me, lunch. Okay, there is a catapult fighter squadron there. That's going to be nice and predictable. I can dodge around that. There's the Bayern. We've trapped both of his torpedo bombers, and there's his last remaining fighter unit. Get the strafe going. Make a mess. Right, we'll beat down his last fighter quickly. 5-1. This shouldn't take long. Bring group 3 into position to intercept while they're taking care of that. And there we go. That should be enough to hose the bombers off my target. Or maybe not. Set group 4 to interdiction. Catapult fighter will catch the other. The Anshan is still running. Unfortunately, he is running in my direction. So, yoink. Time to get out of here. And hello, little... technically, I think the Anshan... well, it's Russian guns, but I forget what the hull is. Now, are you going to try to skip port on that rock? Yes, you are. Hello, cutie. That has just made my life so easy. Nice, predictable trajectory. And unless he gets very lucky, he's not very lucky. Bring in the dive bombers. They're going to take a while to get there, of course, which is problematic because my Ryujo... oh, come on, flight deck chest. What are you doing turning that way? Yes, I know. I told you to do it. Arm the secondaries. Also, get Group 2 into position. Group 3 need to get back in the air. Group 4 can be retargeted. Oh, good. I don't know who just murdered the ant. Oh, it was the Bayern. Thank you so much, my friend. Yes, that was extremely welcome. Right, and now that that little moment of panic is over, let's go blockade a Ryujo. Yeah, that Bayern's definitely got some anti-air loaded. Right, Group 3 are in position as backstop if I need them. Group 4 are rearming. Group 5 is on the go. Group 6 are good. However, first priority is going to be scragging... Well, backing out of range of the... Oop, that sounds bad. Ha! Russian torpedoes. Okay, right. Time to retarget. I'm going to have to take a risk here. I can put Group 2 in a position to interdict, but that's going to be tricky. Torpedoes are also inbound. Group 6 can target the Bayern, just go for the automatic drop in case I'm distracted. Oh dear, somebody dropped a bit too close to the shoreline, didn't they? Oops. Group 3, well, he's... Fair play to this Ryujo driver, he's not giving up. Admittedly, that could just be regarded as folly, but there you go. Right, run Group 3 past this. Group 6 are committed. Damn it, still got a hit. Bring in the torpedoes. Right, fighters. Okay, duck away. Going to lock, and then do an exit strafe, and then hopefully catch the rest of his dive bombers before they do any more damage. Break away. And that is Index. Okay, that is more like it. Right, back up to rank 4. Yay for bonus stars. 30,000 damage. No clear sky that time. 28 air kills. I think it was those catapult fighters that cheated me. Someone should not be taking their carrier into ranked just yet.